And here's the video review for Transformers Animated Deluxe Class Snarl. I'm going to be calling him Slag because that's who he is. I know they changed that for various reasons, but Slag he is. As you can see, he's a Triceratops, one of Dinobot's crew. Oh, his horns isn't facing forward properly. There we go. His mouth does open and close. His beak can be posed. His legs move. Well, actually, his front legs don't move at all. His back legs have a little bit of posability to him. But he's a neat little dinosaur. My only real complaint is that you can clearly see the horns and his robot head there in the back. Actually, it probably wouldn't even be quite as noticeable if it weren't for these horns, but he's just got some random spikes coming out the back of his body. Don't know why that is. Transforming him starts off with you lift this head up, close the mouth, and you pull this piece out. And the instructions say to take the head and slide it down like this, which puts it right against that piece and is a little deceptive because it looks like it's going to stay that close throughout the entire transformation, and it's not. Then you just flip the legs up like this, bring them down like so, and flip them back. Then flip them down like this, and pull out the heel spurs. There we go. Pull the heel spurs. And you rotate these pieces up onto his thighs. Okay. Then you take this piece and split it in half so it comes down. Once you've done that, you fold this piece down and plug it into here. And you flip these shoulder panels out. Now it says pop out shoulder flames. There's some little plastic flames in there they're supposed to pop out. Mine haven't done so. I'm not particularly concerned because I don't think they're all that great to begin with, but I'm going to work. Sometimes this one will pop out on its own. I'm going to see if I can't fix that mechanism, but not the end of the world. You flip his hands out from underneath here. He's got big sturdy hands. Flip the hands out. Unfold them. And then the tail, you rotate the tail assembly around upside down, and then split it, and it kind of forms like a winged backpack. And that's about all there is to Snarl. You can, right now his head's way down here, and you can unhook the dino head and, if you want it to sit more on his chest, and slide it up some. Flip the horns back and down. It does sit away from the chest, so it's not plugged in down here like it was before. It's all a matter of personal preference. Stick it wherever you feel like doing it. I like to have it up a little bit. It looks more like a chest piece there. He does come with a club. It looks right now like a Cheeto. I'm probably going to paint the rocks on it to make it look more magma-y like some of the preview pics had shown. It does plug right into his hand. It can plug into either hand, and then his hand can close around it to hold it. He's about in scale with Grimlock. He might want to be a little bigger for true cartoon scale, but here he is next to Grimlock. And as you can see, I have painted Grimlock's sword solid black, so it's like a sword and then turns on fire. But there he is next to Grimlock. Overall, some minor things about the toy. I do wish, regardless of how I feel about the flames, I do wish those gimmicks worked. I don't know why that didn't on mine. It's a minor issue. I wish the head, you can see the dino head's got a big gap between it. If you have it sitting up where it looks like it should be on his chest, and if you have it down here, then you see a whole lot of kibble. So that's one minor complaint. I wish there was some way to make, to compress this onto his chest a little better. But other than that, he's a very nice little figure. I'm happy to add one more to the Dinobot team. We just need Swoop now. But there's a review of Transformers Animated Deluxe Class Slag. I mean, they call it Snarl, but we all know it's Slag.